bitch, nigga. Cause you keep to a money, bitch, nigga. You doing all that talking, nigga.
In a surprising burst of bravado, Terrence Crawford has made his intentions clear regarding his upcoming fight with Israel Madrimov. Crawford, known for his sharp skills and keen self-assuredness, took to the press conference to make a bold proclamation he is set to triumph over Madrimov. His declaration promised to his supporters that the bout would be anything but straightforward for Madrimov, who is expected to face a grueling and fierce contest. Crawford went as far as to suggest that this fight could potentially be the end of Madrimov's career, hinting darkly at the possibility that he might deliver a blow so decisive it could end Madrimov's boxing journey. Despite his confident rhetoric, Crawford maintains a deep respect for Madrimov's abilities. He views Madrimov as one of the top contenders in his division and eager to showcase that he is not avoiding challenging opponents. For Crawford, fighting Madrimov is about more than just securing another victory. It is about proving his mettle against formidable adversaries and forging a lasting legacy in the sport. Crawford's ambition is to build a career marked by victories over the best in the sport, and he believes that defeating a skilled opponent like Madrimov is crucial, establishing his place in boxing history. Madrimov, though not widely known outside of boxing circles, is a formidable and dangerous competitor. His fighting style is both unorthodox and unpredictable, characterized by a combination of agility, speed, and power that has garnered respect within the boxing community. With a professional record of 11 fights, 10 of which ended in stoppages, Madrimov has demonstrated his ability to dominate and end matches with decisive blows. His current hold on the WBA super welterweight title further underscores his prowess in the ring. The only mark on his otherwise impressive record is a draw caused by an accidental head clash, which does not diminish his skill or potential. The fact that Cord is a favored fighter does not negate the serious threat Madrimov poses. His resilience and determination to prove himself on a larger stage add an extra level of intensity to the matchup. Fighters with something to prove often bring an unparalleled focus and drive to their bouts, making them particularly dangerous. Madrimov's performance against Crawford is anticipated to be a defining moment in his career, a chance to make a significant impact and potentially disrupt the expected outcome of the fight. When it comes to expert opinions, there is a consensus that Madrimov represents one of the most formidable challenges Crawford has encountered throughout his 16-year career. As they prepare to square off on August 3rd, analysts acknowledge Madrimov's formidable skill set, power, and unwavering determination, all of which could make this bout one of the most intense and competitive encounters has ever faced. Despite the minimal difference between the two fighters, Madrimov's power and skills bring a formidable challenge to the ring, adding an element of excitement and unpredictability to the fight. In summary, while Crawford's confidence is palpable, the clash with Madrimov is set to be a high-stakes, thrilling contest. Missouri's unyielding drive and impressive track record position him as a serious contender, making this fight not only a crucial test for Crawford, but also a potential highlight in Madrimov's burgeoning career. The upcoming bout between Terrence Crawford and Israel Madrimov has sparked significant intrigue within the boxing community, primarily due to the contrasting attributes and circumstances of both fighters. Madrimov, a USC boxer renowned for his formidable strength and technical prowess, presents a daunting challenge for Crawford. The central question for many is how Crawford, now 36 years old and coming off another extended layoff, will handle a powerful blows from a younger, dynamic opponent like Madrimov. Crawford's age and inactivity are critical factors in this matchup. At 36, Crawford is no longer a novice in the sport, and his ability to withstand the intense pressure and power that Madrimov is known for will be rigorously tested. This fight represents a significant trial of Crawford's endurance, resilience, and adaptability. His experience and skill set are well documented, but how he copes with a fresh, powerful adversary after a prolonged absence will be pivotal. Crawford's record at welterweight is relatively modest, with only 8 fights in the 147 billion division. Many of these bouts were against older past prime opponents such as Errol Spence, David Avanesian, Sean Porter, Kell Brook, and Amr Khan. While these fighters presented notable challenges, they were not necessarily at the peak of their careers. In contrast, Crawford's earlier fights at 140 lbs were against relatively less formidable opposition, including Thomas Dorr, Julius Indongo, and Victor Postal. These earlier matches helped build his record but did not offer the same level of competition as his more recent welterweight encounters. The upcoming match against Madrimov thus poses a considerable challenge for Crawford. Madrimov's current form and skill level make him a true test of Crawford's ability to dominate a prime, strong, and skilled opponent. The perception among some boxing enthusiasts is that the Crawford-Madrimov bout could be another example of Crawford facing what consider a less challenging opponent. Similar to past criticisms regarding his selection of opponents, there is an ongoing debate about whether Crawford's past matchups have truly tested his skill at an elite level, with some arguing that fighters like Move and bootsiness could potentially outclass those Crawford has faced previously. One crucial detail that is often overlooked in discussions about this fight is Madrim's capacity to deliver a decisive blow. If Madrimov lands a clean shot similar to the one that knocked out Madrimov, it could yield dramatic results. While Crawford is known for his technical skill and ability to avoid getting hit, his chin is not impervious to powerful punches. His durability under heavy shots is comparable to that of the opponent Madrimov has previously defeated. Despite Crawford's impressive skill set, he is not immune to being caught by a well-placed punch, which adds an element of vulnerability to his game. Boxing experts have been divided on how Crawford will fare in this matchup. Many have placed Crawford as the #2 fighter against Madrimov, with the expectation that if Crawford performs well, he could reclaim his top spot in the rankings. There is a general consensus that Crawford possesses the capability to defeat Madrimov, but he has yet to fully demonstrate his potential against such a high-caliber opponent. Questions linger about what might be holding Crawford back, whether it is issues with training, coaching, or motivation. The exact reason for any perceived limitations is unclear, but if Crawford can tap into and exhibit his full potential, most believe he will emerge victorious against Madrimov. It is worth noting that Crawford's challenges in this fight extend beyond mere physical attributes, such as size. Madrimov's power and style, combined with Crawford's age and extended periods of inactivity, present a unique set of problems. Unlike Crawford's previous opponent Spence, Madrimov will not be weight drained or past his prime. Madrimov's talent and current form suggest he will be in peak condition, which contrasts sharply with some of Crawford's recent opponents. Crawford's infrequent fights over the past few years, having fought only once annually, may have a cumulative effect on his performance. His extended period spent negotiating and seeking ideal matchups might have impacted his readiness and rhythm. The lack of regular competition could pose a significant challenge, potentially affecting his ability to perform at his highest level. As the fight approaches, fans and experts alike are keen to see if Crawford will dominate decisively. As he suggested in the press conference, the bout against Madrimov, Missouri promises to be a significant test of Crawford's skills, adaptability, and endurance. The outcome could either reaffirm Crawford's elite status or reveal new dimensions in Madrimov's potential. Share your thoughts and predictions in the comments below. Will Crawford's experience and skill be enough to overcome Madrimov's power and dynamism, or will Madrimov's fresh challenge prove too formidable?